Hello and welcome to Nerd Subculture. I'm your host Jared.
And I'm Edwina.
And if you listen to this is our Once More With Feeling series on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Today, Eddie, we're doing the season finale of season 6.
Wow, we've gotten that far.
Oh, wow, isn't that
I can't
exciting?
believe we've made it to the
this
end
far.
of season 6. There's only one more season to go.
Oh, what are we going to do after that? I'll pack up and go home, I reckon. That's it. Done deal, maybe.
Done?
I reckon, yeah.
No more podcasting?
No, that's it. Season 6, episode 21, originally aired on April 21st, 2002, written by Douglas Petrie and directed by Bill L. Norton. And season 6, episode 22, Grave, which came out on the same day. Double episode they did as well.
Yep.
They must have. Written by David Fury and directed by James A. Contener. Over to you, Eddie.
This is a full spoiler podcast. I'm a huge fan. Jared has never watched the series all the way through, and I'm trying to convince him it's worth his time. How are we going?
Yep, going well. How are you?
I think I'm going to have to change that next season. I'm pretty sure you've actually seen most of season 7, to be honest.
I probably have, yeah.
Because we were actually living together, I think, when it was airing.
So forced to watch it. You know that scene from A Clockwork Orange?
Yes.
Yeah, that was me.
Yes, of course. Over dramatic or much?
A little bit. You have plenty of eye drops though, so.
God. But yeah, we've made it to the end of season 6. A very climactic final 2 episodes.
Yeah, yes it was.
But I will say that if this, and you know, we know that the reboot is in production as we speak.
Yeah.
If this show was made today, this 4-season episode arc with Dark Willow, it would be 1 episode.
Yeah. Like an hour-long episode.
Yeah, but it would just be 1 episode.
Yeah.
And especially like 2 to go, it's almost a filler episode. like not a lot happens in that episode. It's a lot of just stopping Willow from killing Andrew and Jonathan. And really that's what these 2 episodes are. It's getting Willow back and stopping her from crossing that line into being a supervillain, pretty much.
Yeah, they try so hard, don't they?
Yeah. But they're not actually trying to protect Jonathan and Andrew. It's really just them trying to get Willow
It's not
back.
trying to protect them, it's trying to protect her from herself.
Yeah. And they pretty much spend these 2 episodes just trying to get her back.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what these episodes are. Did you notice that the previous Leon was done by Xander?
Did you say like this year or last year with Buffy?
This season
this
of
season.
Buffy, yeah. So he does the previous Leon for 2 to go. And then with the return of Giles and Anthony Stewart Head, he actually does the previous Leon for Grave.
Right, yeah.
Yep. And they didn't put Anthony Stewart's Head's name in the opening credits.
Not Anthony Stewart's heads.
Head. I'll try that again.
No, you got it right, but it just sounds funny. Anthony Stewart's head.
Yeah, but they didn't put him in the
Opening credits. So not to give away the
little surprise.
Well, yeah. Well, now they're doing that, haven't they? Shouldn't they have done that in the past?
Oh yeah, there's a few where they really.
A few episodes where they've
especially when David
back.
Boreanaz or
Yeah.
Drusilla
Like okay,
have returned. Like it would have been nice to not have that in the.
I know you do it for this episode. Why not the other ones? You could always just put it at the end credits. Like that's not breaking a law or anything.
And this is also the only season final not written and directed by Joss Whedon.
Oh, why was any reason for that or?
He was off working on Firefly.
Oh.
And he also had Angel as well.
Busy fella.
Yeah, so it was probably
Couldn't
a
even
bit
come
busy.
back for the finale.
But to be honest, I'll come back to it later because there are parts of this episode that have his fingerprints all over it. So you can't convince me that he didn't add to the writing of this episode.
Yeah.
Or have no say in it whatsoever. Marty Noxon was the showrunner for this season, and I think she copped a lot of flack because a lot of the fandom don't like this episode, like this season. Personally, I love it. I don't see the issue with it. Some people love it, some people hate it. But yeah, like I think she really, really copped it. And he does sort of come back a bit more in season 7.
Well, he would
because
be
of
the
that.
last season. He want to send it off the way he wants to finish it, I guess.
Yeah.
Finish what he started.
Yeah. But I think she gets unfairly criticised for the direction that this season went in. And it is definitely far more adult than previous seasons, so to speak.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty dark.
And it definitely pushed a lot of the boundaries of what the TV show had been. Like, if you look at season 1 to this season, it is just that you wouldn't think it's the same show.
Yeah, well, barely any vampires in it now.
Yeah, it's not even the barely any vampires. It's the fact that, you know, our mousy little Willow from season 1, who's just, you know, the little bookish nerd, ends up being the big bad. What? What are you talking about? No, that's not possible. Xander, the dorky teenager that's just spends his whole time ogling Buffy, he saves the day.
Him?
Yeah. It's just such a different show than what you get from...
Well, it has to progress, doesn't it? If it stays the same, it gets stale. So the characters have to grow, the stories have to get bigger, they have to get darker. You know, people have...
Well, that's what adulthood you can't... Well, I think it is kind of addressed in this episode with Buffy constantly trying to protect Dawn, and Dawn pretty much saying, hey, you can't protect me.
Let me help.
You can't protect me from the world. You have to give me the tools to be able to survive it, pretty much.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the message of this episode, so to speak.
Yeah, so it's kind of a nice character resolution for her in the end, I guess.
I was going to say, I forgot to say before that, this did... Like, I was trying to remember if this was a double episode when it aired in Australia.
It says it's the first double episode they ever aired. I do remember, like, TV shows doing that, like a double episode feature.
Yeah, for the final episode.
But it wasn't like one long episode, it was 2 episodes.
Yeah. Couldn't remember, and then I think I had you look it up, and you were like, if they aired...
I told you.
If they aired on the same day in America, they'd definitely
I told you that.
Back to back.
You told me to look it up. I'm like, these were on the same day, according to this.
I was trying to remember. I'm pretty sure it was back to back, but I couldn't quite... It's been a long time.
It's only been, 25 years, Eddie? Can't you remember? Only a quarter of a century ago.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
All right, let's do the summary. Minutes after Willow flayed Warren alive in the previous episode, Buffy, Xander, and Anya bolt through the woods. Xander's about to hurl. Buffy puts together that Willow's one down means Jonathan and Andrew are next, and Anya teleports off to try and save the dweeb duo. Buffy and Xander bicker over Willow's new murder habit. Xander argues Warren had it coming. Buffy snaps that Jonathan and Andrew don't. They find Xander's car trashed by Willow, and Buffy ditches him to run ahead. At the jail, Andrew and Jonathan argue as Andrew believes that Warren is going to come and rescue them. Anya shows up to warn them of the impending danger and tells them of Warren's death. Willow drops the cops with a sleep spell and tears through the wall only to find the cell empty. Cue Willow's dramatic scream. Xander steals a police car and rescues Buffy and the boys, thinking they've outmaneuvered her. Willow appears with a hijacked truck. With her powers waning, she burns out and they escape. Meanwhile, Dawn drags Clem to Rax, desperate to help. In Africa, Spike is getting punched by a dude with flaming fists. At the magic box, they all regroup. Anya reveals that Willow didn't drain all the magic books, and she has an untranslated protection spellbook. Jonathan tries to help as Andrew plots his next cowardly escape. Xander and Anya rehash their relationship drama. Dark Willow, looking for her next power boost, drains Rack. Dawn stumbles in, terrified, as Dark Willow mocks her existence and offers to turn her back into a glowing ball of energy. Buffy arrives for a showdown. Dark Willow teleports them all into the magic box as she brutally roasts Buffy with some hurtful truths. Dark Willow attempts to kill Andrew and Jonathan, but Anya has managed to shield Jonathan and Andrew with a protection spell. Dark Willow, pissed, buffs herself up like a witchetty Hulk and throws down the Buffy in all full-on magic shock demolition derby. What the fuck is that sentence? Xander hustles Dawn and the boys out, but Andrew is still whining about Mexico until Jonathan pulls a sword on him and says they're staying put. Back inside, Willow knocks Anya out, thrashes Buffy, and gloats that no one can stop her. Enter Giles, glowing green and ready to prove her wrong. The end of that episode. And then on the same night, right now, picking up right where we left off, Willow shakes off Giles' attacks but ignores his attempts to help. Giles manages to get the upper hand and binds her with magic. Buffy and Anya comfort Giles, who explains he was empowered by an English coven to stop Willow. Buffy confesses that Willow was abusing magic long before and then unloads a string of disasters since Giles left, her dead-end job, Xander tilting Anya, Dawn shoplifting and her fling with Spike. To her shock, Giles laughs at the sheer absurdity and Buffy joins him. Meanwhile, Willow telepathically enthralls Anya to undo the binding. Free, she attacks Giles and Buffy. Outside, Xander broods about his uselessness as he, Dawn, Jonathan and Andrew debate their next move. In Africa, Spike endures another torment as beetles burrow under his skin. The magic box lies in ruins as Giles goads Willow with Tara's memory. Willow lashes out, but Buffy shields him, and Willow retaliates by sending a fireball after Xander, Dawn and the fugitives. Buffy gives chase, leaving Giles alone. Willow beats him down and drains his magic, which floods her with emotion. Overwhelmed, she decides to end all human suffering by ending the world.
Bum, bum, bum.
At the cemetery, the fireball blast causes a sinkhole that Buffy and Dawn fall into. With Xander knocked out, Andrew and Jonathan flee for Mexico. A dying Giles tells Anya Willow intends global destruction. On Kingsman's Bluff, Willow raises a demonic temple to channel Earth's life forces. Anya warns Buffy that nothing mystical can stop her. Willow, knowing that Buffy will try to stop her, summons Earth creatures to slow her down. Xander overheard Anya's conversation with Buffy, arrives at Kingsman's Bluff. He interrupts the ritual, reminding Willow of their bond and friendship. Though she wounds him for every "I love you," he refuses to give up until the rage cracks and the dark magic drains away. She collapses in his arms, herself again. Giles awakens and explains that the Coven's power was meant for Willow to steal, reconnecting her emotions so Xander could reach her. Even Anya is stunned that he saved the world. In the final montage, we see Buffy and Dawn climb from the hole. This time Buffy feels alive, ready to live for Dawn and their future. Xander comforts Willow, Jonathan and Andrew head south, and Anya tends to Giles. In Africa, Spike, battered and unbroken, finishes the trials, and in the final plot twist, the demon grants his request and returns him to his former self while restoring his soul. The end of season 6.
Ooh, that was a bit of a mouthful.
Yeah, it was. All right, I'm just going to sit here for a little bit and just nod, all right?
All right. Well, I will start with... So last episode, when I was speaking about Dark Willow and Willow, I was speaking about them as separate entities.
Yes, you were.
And you called me up on that. Goes, isn't it just Willow? And they do spend a lot of this episode going, but it's Willow. It's just Willow.
Even Rack did that too.
Yeah. You know, this, how did she go from being this sweet, innocent little flower, strawberry or whatever fucking pervy Rack
Strawberry flower.
Whatever Rack was calling her. And then Jonathan was like, she was always just Willow. But Willow talks about herself. Dark Willow talks about Willow in the third person.
Yes.
And he's like, Willow is pathetic. Willow's a junkie. That's the other thing that she said. And the only thing that made her special was Tara.
Yeah. Mm.
And it's the only time where you kind of actually see a little bit of an emotion from Dark Willow.
Yeah. Yeah, she does sort of pause when she says that a little bit, doesn't she?
Yeah, it's the only time you get a tiny little bit of emotion from her. Yeah, but it you can see that she has cut that out of her. She's cut off that part of herself. She doesn't care about hurting other people's feelings. She is just pure rage at this point. And that means she isn't doing the niceties anymore. And when it comes to some of the issues of this season, Willow kind of highlights a lot of what people hated about this season. And it was the fact that Dawn is so whiny.
Okay.
And she brings up that and and a lot of people didn't want Dawn in the show anymore. Like, why is she still there?
Are you saying that was being a little meta?
I think it is a little bit meta.
That was their intention, you think?
I don't think they were doing it on purpose, though.
Yeah.
But you know, she's just like, Mom, Buffy, Tara, where?
I suppose it'd be sort of, in those days, a little harder to gauge the audience feelings about certain shows at the time. You know, forums were pretty very sparse and.
Oh, they were around.
But they were very exclusive, I'd say. They weren't very mainstream. A place you could go to and say, this is where people talk about Buffy, or, you know, a subreddit or something.
Yeah.
There'd be a forum somewhere, but you'd have to really dig for it.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, you know, and it becomes very apparent that Buffy is not going to be the one to save the day in these episodes, because Buffy has her chance to do the talk her down speech, and Willow pretty much is like, you are being an absolute fucking hypocrite right now. And kind of calls Buffy out on all of the shit that she's done this season.
Yeah, she gave it to her hard, didn't she?
Yeah. She also gives it to Xander a little bit, but not as much. And she also absolutely lets rip on Giles as well.
He was jealous.
Yeah. You know, and Dark Willow really has, like, you see a lot of like evil, like the vampire Willow in her as well, like especially with her snarkiness. And, you know, she's sort of that sassy, nasty kind of humor that she uses is very similar to what Vampire Willow had, so to speak.
Can I give a hot take on this?
What?
I don't think I like Dark Willow.
Oh.
Can I elaborate a bit more?
Mm-hmm.
Will you allow me?
Yes.
My first issue with her, she talks too much. I just keep thinking of The Incredibles. She's yammering, monologuing the whole time. I found that a bit much. I don't know.
It's probably because, as I said before, if this was made now, it wouldn't have been done over 4 episodes.
Yeah.
And to be honest, 2 to go, it's just a lot of Willow talking.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's really the problem or that's, you know, how it will be done now, but I'm just saying for what I seen, and I rewatched the episode again tonight, and I just kind of found it a little draining where she's just constantly yammering on. And I'm also going to probably have another hot take. I'm not sure if I liked Alison Hannigan's acting in it. It just seemed very scene chewing. And I thought probably the best scenes were like, you know, when she broke down at the end, where I actually felt some sort of emotional connection of what was sort of happening. Like that was great. She can act. I'm not saying she can't, and you know, I'm not here to criticize her for that. I don't know. It just felt very scene chewy, the whole performance. I felt. I know she's meant to be the big bad, and you know, I'm this, I'm that.
I love a scene chewy big bad. You're saying it's like it's a bad thing. It's a good thing.
I know. Just on the rewatch, I'm like, I'm a bit. Yeah, okay. You know, I know this seems to be a trope of all the villains. I think is they all have to be scene chewing. I've noticed all the villains in, like, you know, you got Glory last season, which was pretty much munching on every piece of furniture she was in.
Yeah, and everyone loved that.
Yeah, I know, and I'm seeing it again. So maybe it's not her acting, but because she's been directed to do that. Obviously, she was saying, "This is what you got to do. This is what you got to say. And this is how you're going to say it."
And
so, but yeah, this is like the 3rd or 4th character we've seen doing this, and it's just sort of maybe it's that repetition. I'm sort of losing a little interest in. And it's just putting me off a little bit now.
To be honest.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Eddie?
I think it's actually a good thing. And people...
Okay, that's fine.
People loved Glory for that reason.
Yeah.
And to be fair is that we already had, you know, Vampire Willow. So I think Dark Willow is just pretty much another version.
An extension of that, for sure. I get it.
That's what I'm trying to. That's what I was trying to say.
So maybe what I'm trying to say is not necessarily it's not Dark Willow herself, but maybe just that mustache chewing villain that they're done every time is just getting that act's just getting a little old. Maybe.
But Vampire Willow was like that. Was exactly like that.
Yeah.
And we loved Vampire Willow, but maybe as you said,
I think it's just a repetition of that trope character that they've done a few times already throughout the seasons, and we're doing it again. And
well, I thought they kind of broke it up a little bit because they had Warren in there, and he tried to be that villain, and it was pathetic.
Yeah, so that was a better take on it, I'd say, because he's trying to do that, and it's not working at all.
Yeah.
Now that's funny. But of course, this isn't funny. This is meant to be serious. This is world-ending type of shit, which he just decides, I'm going to end the world now. Fuck you all. I've had enough. I'm going to fucking end it all now.
Well, I'll get to that point later about because that's where it moves her into the big bad, is because the big bad of the season, and why Warren is not the big bad of the season, is because he doesn't try to destroy the world.
Well, he wants to take it over. So,
But what? No, but
or
what
Sunnydale.
He just wanted to take over Sunnydale. He just wanted to rob some banks and be rich and rape women. And like it was.
Yeah. That, yeah.
Well, your arch nemesis sees.
Yeah. So this is where it moves her into the big bad territory, because she, at the last minute, tries to destroy the world. But it's Giles's plan from the start was to get her to steal the power. Like he made sure that she burnt herself out so that she would take his power, and it was the pure essence of magic that he needed to drain her of as much of the dark magic as possible so that she could be reached.
Yeah.
With the essence of magic.
The good power.
The good magic. The magic.
The light side.
The light side of it. Which makes me think, was the world ever actually in danger?
See, this is another thing.
If that was his plan the entire time, was it actually in danger?
Lots of conveniences in this episode, I've noticed. Lots of characters teleporting. Not just Anya, literally.
Not literally teleporting.
Buffy just turned up at Rax.
Yeah, and
somehow.
It's kind of like, how did she get there? How did she know to go? Well, I kind of feel that Clem went and got her.
Well, that's the thing. We never saw Clem again, so either he's still sitting in the waiting room.
I feel like there was a
twiddling his flaps or something.
I feel like there was a deleted scene where he went and got Buffy.
Yeah,
because it's the only thing that makes sense.
And how did Xander get to the Kingsman's Bluff?
Because they were in the cemetery not far away.
And how did he know to go there?
Because he overheard. So he was above
the hole. Yeah,
above the hole. So he heard what Anya said.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, that's why Willow also sent those ground creatures after her, because she's not far away from her.
Ah, yeah.
So
she'd try and stop her.
She was within distance to actually stop her. So that's why she'd sent them.
Yeah. And so things kind of escalated very quickly. She went from wanting to kill these two guys to killing fucking everyone in the world. Like,
yes.
Fine, all right, I'm done here, and I'm fucking taking everyone with me now.
But yeah, she was feeling like the most powerful being on earth in that moment. And it was the fact that she could feel everyone's pain. And yes, and the only way, being in the state that she was in, the only way to end that pain was to destroy everything.
I mean, she couldn't just unalive herself.
Well, that's what we don't want that. And maybe she's that powerful, you probably wouldn't be able to. She probably wouldn't be able to die at that point.
Maybe she'd just go into the women's toilets and do the magic spell into the mirror, and it just reflects back on her and kill her.
Okay, Jared.
No, I don't know.
Right.
Mirrors always seem to work in movies. Just reflect everything.
Can we cut that out?
No, it's staying in.
God! What is your childhood trauma?
But anyway, I think Dark Willow's a hoot. A hoot and a half. All right, I will talk about Xander saving the world.
Yes, he did.
All
is forgiven.
Well, first I'll talk about Xander tells Dawn about Spike trying to rape Buffy, which seems a bit out of line, uncalled. Like he kind of does it from a place of anger. Well, look, and starts taking out all his frustrations about Spike on Dawn.
Well, look, I think everyone's just sort of caught up in the moment. Yeah, I just, yeah, you're right. You're right. It wasn't appropriate to say, but I think everyone's just, been chased by one of your best friends, who's turned into the most evil possessed person in the world.
Yeah. Well, he spends the whole episode whining about feeling useless.
Well, that's his character arc.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say.
He just spends probably since the shooting, he's gone on and on and on about, oh, I'm so useless. I froze in this situation. What am I supposed to do? Useless. I'm just useless old Xander. Like he goes on and on and on about it, and then he gets his redemption for being he's been absolutely revolting human being for like the past. He's been irredeemable for like the past 6-7 episodes. He's been on the shit list pretty much.
Yeah.
And then he comes in at the last minute to save the day and get his full redemption arc.
I'll still love you.
Shut up.
But what I wanted to talk about is the fact that Xander always plays a pivotal role in defeating the big bad. Have you noticed this yet?
No, you might have to refresh my memory on this, so maybe our listeners as well.
And I guess this is because, he's the Joss insert character, as we constantly hear about, and he's the everyman. And it's the fact that it's a supernatural show. Buffy is always better with her friends. Her friends keep her attached to the world. But yeah, so in season 1, he actually is the one that resuscitates Buffy after the Master kills her.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. In season 2, he's the one that brings her the sword to kill Tekathla and Angelus.
Yeah.
And he also rescues Giles so that Buffy can fight Angelus. In season 3, he is military guy. He actually he's like the key guy commanding the students as they're battling the mayor.
Yes, yeah.
In season 4, he's part of the spell. He's the heart part of the spell that they use to defeat Adam.
Yeah, yes,
Yep.
yeah.
And in season 5, he's on the wrecking ball that
That's
hits
right,
glory.
yeah.
And then come to season 6, and he is the one that talks Willow down with what's known as the yellow crayon speech.
Okay, he talks about the yellow crayons.
Yeah, the yellow crayon speech. And look, like I know this is where I say, that in saying that Joss didn't write this episode, he definitely wrote this fucking speech because it just has his fingerprints all over it.
I mean, is it possible he's sort of rubbed off onto the writers? Maybe they kind of know what he'd expect. Maybe is it possible?
No, this one
No?
really has very distinctive Whedon
Joss speak
in it.
Right.
And like I know it is something that the other writers might have been able to do, but it could be that thing where like he's read the script and then he's rewritten it.
Okay.
Like he's rewritten that speech
Yeah.
to sound more just, the Buffyverse speak. And and the other thing is it's so corny. It's so corny, that speech. Yet I still love it. It's such a corny speech.
Yeah.
And the other thing is it's the love and the human connection that saves the day, which is often a key thing that happens in Buffy. And he uses his humor as a weapon. That's how he reaches her.
Yeah.
Is that he comes in telling jokes at the worst time possible.
Dumb jokes.
Like saying something was cartoony, like hitting Glory with the wrecking ball, because that wasn't cartoony at all.
And it all comes together. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a good payoff. It's a good scene too.
Yeah. But also like that's such a trope is, you bringing someone back by telling them that you love them. I think
Well, see, because the thing is, he's just human as well, and she starts, whipping him basically, or slapping him and scratching his face, and he's just he's not reacting to it, even though it's obviously hurting him.
Yeah.
And I think even her eyes start to take out the eye contacts, like she do it sort of
very slowly.
Yeah, scene by scene, where her veins are kind of not as prominent as well.
Yeah.
Not popping out of her head anymore.
Yep.
Still want to hang. You're Willow.
Don't call me that.
The first day of kindergarten, you cried because you broke the yellow crayon. And you're too afraid to tell anyone. You've come pretty far. Ending the world, not a terrific notion. But the thing is, yeah, I love you. I love crayon breaky Willow, and I love scary veiny Willow.
I was going to say, I'll just quickly say, Willow realizes that Buffy isn't going to give up without a fight. That's why you get those stupid mud monster, like earth monsters that she has to fight. She has to stop Buffy from getting to her.
Yeah.
They just keep coming. I can't take them all. Dawn, you help me? I got your back.
So something I read on IMDb, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I always check the trivia.
Yeah.
See what things have to say. Some people have some really interesting things to say. This person had something so dumb and stupid. I had to repeat it. It had more downvotes than likes. So it seemed quite divisive. So someone said, it's possible to read some sort of Christian imaginary of the finale in which a simple carpenter saves the world through love and forgiveness and is followed by a resurrection from the grave.
I am Jesus. I am Jesus.
I like the
I am
followed by
Jesus.
the has resurrection in quotes because there was no resurrection.
No.
So
Well,
not really
We just metaphorically we get the resurrection of Willow.
of their relationship of the.
Well, Willow, Willow comes back.
It's kind of good and terrible at the same. I kind of like that.
Oh,
It's
that's
stupid
so
and
bad. It's so bad, Jared.
Here's Jesus. Just wanted to add that.
Yeah. Nah. Oh, look, I'm going to talk about this 4-episode arc with Dark Willow and how the show has tackled death. Because you had, the episode The Body, which feels so stark in contrast to this. Whereas I feel The Body was more about acceptance, and this 4-episode arc has just been about anger. And that you never really get over that grief if you hold on to that anger. And it's not until she kind of lets go of her anger that Xander can actually get to her.
Yeah, and then you have
Acceptance.
Yeah, acceptance. So even like a bit of a denial as well.
Yeah.
So denial, anger, then acceptance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giles returning.
Yeah.
And Buffy talking about all of the events that have happened over the past season. And Giles just bursts into laughter. I always thought it was such a weird response, but is it just that response where when everything's just falling to pieces, like you either laugh or you fall in a heap and start crying and you just don't get anything done, can't resolve anything? Is that...
Yeah, I guess maybe it's also sort of he's saying that, when he left, everything was okay. When he comes back, the place is on fire. Like, I leave for 2 minutes, go get pizzas and come back.
I already made a gift. I already made the gift.
You already made the gift? All right.
Yeah, no, but things weren't good when he left.
No, I was joking.
But he thought it would be better for him to leave because Buffy was getting too reliant on him.
He had better things to do.
Yeah. Anyway, I never liked that he left, but I think he had to leave in order for the plot to happen. I think it probably would have been a bit of a boring season if Giles had have stuck around.
If there was an adult in the room, yeah.
Yeah.
Xander left Anya at the altar, and Anya's a vengeance demon again. Dawn's a total klepto. Money's been so tight that I've been slinging burgers at the Double Meat Palace, and I've been sleeping with Spike.
All right, I'll talk about Buffy and Dawn. Buffy coming to the realization that she cannot protect Dawn, and that she actually they need to work as a team. And pretty much Dawn needs to become part of the team. And you kind of get that speech and it's also Buffy realizing that she needs to kind of live for Dawn to give herself new purpose, so to speak.
It seems to be the big convenience, because there's always, when something's happening and something's going on, they've got to go do something, or who's going to look after Dawn? So it's that babysitter inconvenience that they've always, even this episode, they're like, oh, what do we do with Dawn? Oh, let's go take her to Clem's or Spike's, she thought.
Yeah.
To go dump her there. Well, now she's old enough to, well, maybe not old enough, but she kind of has to be part of the team, and maybe better to have an extra soldier than lose someone to be a babysitter.
Yeah.
So there's definitely an inconvenience on that part.
Well, I think she has to reframe their relationship, but also as part of Buffy getting over her depression and her being thrown back into this world, is that she needs something new to kind of fight for and work for, and that's Dawn.
Yeah.
And, you know, she needs to be re-embracing life with Dawn. And that's kind of, there's sort of that metaphorical thing as she climbs out of that grave for a sec. Like, you have to remember that's how she started the season, was climbing out of the grave. And I feel like she's climbing out of the grave again. Like it's fully bookended.
Yeah.
Her crawling her way out of the grave. So you get sort of Buffy's arc from depression to renewal, mirrors Willow's arc from grief to rage. And both are about how we cope with pain.
Intuitive, Eddie? I like that, yeah.
And yes, and the yellow crayon speech is, you know, sort of the ultimate Buffyverse message of love, friendship, and shared history can be more powerful than magic and violence, or violence.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Last off, we will talk about Spike.
Yeah, yes, the plot twist.
So let's talk about Spike and the bait and switch.
Yep, okay.
Where we think he's gone to do these trials to get the chip out.
Yep.
But he, in fact, gets his soul back. So I did this as the TikTok question.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Because back in the day, this was something that was hotly debated. I remember it being very hotly debated.
Well, why is that?
On the forums. Because a lot of people believed that he went to get the chip out.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he got bamboozled. Like he...
Oh, so you think that Spike got shafted? Is that what you're sort of saying?
Yes.
Oh,
like a lot of people
okay.
think that Spike got
so
shafted.
Spike thought he was getting the chip out.
Yeah.
And then the demon did a switcheroo on him.
Yeah. And,
okay.
But the way that it was written was that it sounded like he wanted to go get the chip out. And James Masters perhaps acted it a little too well.
Well, I think I even read that he didn't know until some time later as well.
Yeah.
So not even he knew.
Yeah. So I think it's the fact that they didn't tell him was perhaps what bamboozled people and created this sort of discourse within the fan community. But the writers and producers all came out saying, oh no, he went there quite deliberately to get his soul back. Unfortunately, no one told James Masters. So he acted as if he was going to get the chip out.
Well, see, I mean, how would he act differently? I mean, getting his soul back or getting the chip out? I'm not sure.
I think it was the way that he delivered. Some of the lines are done with there's sort of this very nasty...
Well, he says, oh, we're coming back and then you'll see.
Yeah, you're going to see, Slayer. You're going to get what's coming to you.
I'm all fixed.
You're gonna get what you deserve.
Yeah.
Instead of, you know what? You deserve a better man. I'm going to come back a better man.
No, you never say that.
Yeah. I think it's, because of the language that was used. It was very nasty. And also, who is he talking to in those moments? He's talking to himself.
He's a crazy person.
He's monologuing to himself. Like,
I like what was it movie? Was it Ghost Rider when the demon is walking through the desert and then this growls at the camera? Like, who's he growling at? Like, he just snarls at like that. Like, okay. Why would he do that for, though? Who are you growling at?
yeah. But I'd say probably the biggest giveaway that he went there to get his soul back is that if it was all about getting the chip out, wouldn't he have gone there first? Like, wouldn't he have gone there like season 5, like start of season 5?
I mean, in retrospect, it kind of makes sense. Like, why would he go to a mystical creature to get an electronic device out of him?
Yeah.
Like, what could they do differently than what science could do?
Yeah.
I guess is kind of, makes a lot more sense when you think of it like that.
Yeah. But did you want me to read some of the comments?
For sure.
We did still get some good comments from...
Yeah, I always want to hear the comments.
So the question that I had done was, did Spike step into those trials for a chip-free upgrade and get bamboozled, or was he soul-seeking from the start? Pretty much TikTok said... So Kat says...
Yeah.
Soul-seeking. The chip thing was just a misdirection for the sake of the plot twist. Spike explains that he went and got his soul back on purpose so many times in season 7 and in Angel that he may as well have turned to the camera and addressed the audience directly.
What if Ryan Johnson had something to do with that one?
Okay, this one's from Alicia Cook.
Yep.
I always wondered that because of his dialogue referring to Buffy as a bicker.
A bicker?
It's a joke about the word bitch, like from Xander. Yeah.
Okay, I missed that one.
Like, yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
A bitka. Leading into the trials. I get that it was supposed to be a bait and switch for the audience. We were not meant to know that Spike's quest at the end of season 6 was to get his soul back. So the angry dialogue referring to Buffy was designed to be a misdirection, but it never landed well with me overall.
Yeah. I get that too. It seems a little disingenuous, doesn't it, to sort of mislead the audience purposely like that? I mean, you could argue that they didn't actually say it was, but they quite clearly made out that he was getting some sort of revenge on her, not to make himself a better man. Like, if you were to sit there and monologue to yourself, soliloquy to yourself, you'd be saying, I'm going to come back, Buffy, and be a better man for you. Not, you're going to see this, bitch.
Yeah. So what Green Hands 1929 says.
Yep.
I think he was rock bottom after the incident and knew the only way to redeem himself was with a soul.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one's from Alicia, and they say, soul-seeking, he loved Buffy and wanted to be someone who deserved her and someone who would never hurt her, be worthy of her.
Oh, thank you for that. That's nice.
I think most of them are along this line, except for one that from Detangle that says, why not both? Spike was a complicated character.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, love that one.
He could have both.
Yeah.
Why not? Actually, that would work. Like, yeah, why one or the other?
Yeah.
How about both? Yeah. So again, the Buffy community comes through on TikTok.
Yeah, they showed up, didn't they?
Yeah.
Keep those coming. Love hearing those.
But I do feel that it was actually that scene when Xander called him soulless in Entropy.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was when Xander like verbally beats him down about being an evil soulless thing. And I think Buffy had already like using similar words that Buffy had used. And he had also repeated those words back to Anya like 5 minutes prior to that as well.
Yeah.
But that I think was the kind of maybe the catalyst, like probably not quite the event that causes him to go get his soul back.
Yep.
But yeah, I think Xander was the one.
It struck a chord though, hasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything you wanted to add?
I've just a couple of things. We're going to do question time after this, I think. So I just want to sneak these in. So did you mention Sarah McLachlan? doing the closing song.
I haven't mentioned her yet.
Yeah,
no.
so this is a second time she's done a season
Yeah,
finale song.
See, I think we were talking about it earlier, and I went, no, I'm pretty sure she's done like 3 or 4. No, that was I was thinking about the song at the end of Tabula Rasa, and that's like Michelle Birch or Breach.
I'll have to take your word for it. I'm not sure who it is.
But a very Sarah McLachlan sounding song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Sarah Birch, sorry. With that Goodbye to You song.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, chick with folk singer with a guitar.
She was a folk singer.
With a guitar.
So the title of the episode is a reference to the previous one, which ends with Willow saying 1 down after killing Warren. I guess you could also say it's a double entendre for there being only 2 episodes left.
Yeah.
Is that a little meta there? Is that? I don't know if it's really meta. We keep finding these Rick and Morty sort of connections with it, you know.
Oh yeah, that's
we
right.
keep looking. I guess it's just us seeing it, but there was a few in there, even where Willow and Buffy are fighting, and although Willow doesn't say it, it's almost like she says, "I always wondered who'd ever win out of us."
That
in
made you
fight.
a bad friend.
That means you're a very terrible friend. And then Willow says, "Show me what you got."
That's right. Show me what you got.
Yeah.
Exact line from Rick and Morty.
Yeah, and even with the ending song with the folk singer, like Rick and Morty have done that as well. Was it who did they use? Was it Billie Eilish maybe, or?
They've used a few different artists over the time.
Yeah, but that sort of style of the song, I'm like,
yeah,
I can't remember what episode it was, but
yeah,
it's
definitely a commonly used storytelling method.
Yeah.
With both Buffy and Rick and Morty, where you do like these montages at the end to kind of wrap everything up with like a little bit of a sad song.
Yeah. Or undercut it completely by playing Who Wants to Live Forever by Queen.
That had the most that was the most devastating one.
Cowboys? We're from Jesus back to Cowboys? From Cowboys to Jesus again? Yeah.
Well, we've actually made a few Dan Harmon references in talking about this episode.
Yeah.
Because you brought up you went out for pizza.
Yes.
And came back and the whole house is on fire.
Wow.
And that's a scene from a fantastic episode of Community, probably the best episode of Community.
Yeah. Probably the best episode of TV of all time. Right? Underrated show, that one. Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe they're influenced by Buffy and it shows through, or where we just look for idiosyncrasies. So, so I don't know. And finally, I just want to say one more thing. The reappearance of the police academy uniforms. Saw them a mile away. They kind of do try to cut the shots of their shoulder patches so they're not on screen for too long, so you can probably see Police Academy written on them, or they're kind of moving, or they're kind of in a weird angle. Can't afford to buy new police costume uniforms. It's got to use whatever's in the wardrobe department, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Police Academy references as well, Eddie. I'm like, it's all connected.
It's all connected. Everything's connected.
Yeah.
All right. Wait. Well, but have you seen this episode?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Definitely seen this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get into question time.
All right, let's do it.
All right, Jared.
Eddie.
Last question time of the season.
It's the season, huh? Damn it. I thought we're done. Oh, get me excited there, baby.
But also remember that we've got some extra questions.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
At the end to talk about the season.
Oh, dear. All right.
All right, but we will start with
which
character was your favourite?
Oh, I love seeing Giles again.
I went with Dark Willow.
Yeah.
She's my favourite big bad. I know you didn't like her because she's pontificating.
It's just been done so many times, and as I said, I think Dark Willow could have been a lot scarier if she didn't talk so much. She's too much with the word speaking.
Which character do you love to hate?
Well, I love to hate Dark Willow.
Okay, I go with Andrew on this one. He's kind of a bit ungrateful that they're trying to save his life.
It's true, but they're actually only doing it to protect Willow, not to save them, though. So it's kind of like their methods are good, but their intentions are nefarious, sort of thing. You know, like they're not really doing it to protect them. And as soon as they're in the clear, they're going to go back to jail. You know, which they should.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he's still a dick. Yeah.
All right. LOL moment.
Oh, Giles laughing at Buffy. It's a very laugh out moment. Did not expect that. I remember when she said that, and he just sort of stood there, didn't say anything for a few seconds, and I thought he was going to give her a dressing down or something. He just cracks up laughing.
Well, mine is actually Willow's response to Giles returning, and it's the, "Uh-oh, Daddy's home. I'm in wicked trouble now."
That's too much with the word speak.
Too much with the word speaking. All right. Favorite fight scene.
Buffy v Willow.
Buffy versus Willow.
That should be its own movie. Dawn of Fate.
Dawn of Fate. Yeah, I went with the Buffy versus Dark Willow showdown. Yep. Favorite scene.
I kind of like the Terminator chase scene.
Yeah.
Was it everything's connected, Eddie? We had Terminator chase scene on the truck chasing them down when they're in the cop car, and yeah.
Even do the little bumping.
Yeah, the bumping from the back. I was waiting for them to go down to like the water catchments and chase her down there.
Oh, yep. Okay, there's a few scenes that I really like, but probably when Willow's, it's when it transitions from being Rax to the magic shop. Like she transports.
Yeah, that was seamless. That wasn't it?
And she's just doing it as she's talking, and she's like, "Oh please, this is your pitch, Buffy. You hate it here as much as I do. I'm just more honest about it." Buffy's like, "That's
she says
not..."
more than that, doesn't she?
Yeah. Then she's like, Buffy goes, "That's not true." And Willow goes, "You're trying to sell me on the world." And that's when the camera starts to spin or slowly turn. Like the background starts to, like, I think is the camera spinning, or like it's focused on Willow and the background starts to move. And Willow says, "You're trying to sell me on the world, the one where you lie to your friends when you're not trying to kill them. And you screw a vampire just to feel, and insane asylums are the comfy alternative. This world, Buffy, it's me. I know you were happier when you were in the ground. The only time you were ever at peace in your whole life is when you were dead, until Willow brought you back."
The third person again.
Yeah. And the background is completely changed, with magic. And then Buffy suddenly blinks, she's all disorientated. And then Willow's like, "Oh, sorry, the trip can be rough if you're not, me." Yeah, I love how that scene is shot.
Yeah, it's
and
done
then you've got like Xander in the background going, "What the fuck just happened?" Like it's kind of disorientating. It's disorientating for the viewer as well.
Yeah. Because I remember thinking about it later. How did they get to the magic shop? I can't remember how that happened.
They're just all of a sudden there.
Teleporting. Yeah. Everybody's teleporting.
Yeah. This is where it started. And they actually teleport.
It's like Game of Thrones all over again.
Yeah. Okay. What is your least favourite scene?
I guess the scene where Xander and Anya are just sort of having a little bit of a chat
about their relationship
that they don't have anymore.
Yep.
Moving on.
Yep, I have the same one. All right. Favourite quote?
"I love you." "I love you" saves the day.
Oh, no, I'm going to do the whole... I'm going to one-up you on that one. I'll go from Xander. "The first day of kindergarten, you cried because you broke the yellow crayon, and you were too afraid to tell anyone. You've come pretty far. Ending the world, not a terrific notion. But the thing is, I love you. I love crayon breaky Willow, and I love scary veiny Willow. So if I'm going out, it's here. If you want to kill the world, well, then you start with me. I've earned that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very sad. And it worked?
Yes.
Hmm.
And then he just starts going, I love you. I love you. I love you.
Yeah, I could be fucked writing the whole speech, but you get what I meant. I love you.
I only did the yellow crayon part of the speech.
Hmm.
I've also got the Willow one with the "Hey cutie." That was also a bit of a callback to that's what I think Spike says that to Buffy at the end of season 2.
Oh, geez, okay.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
But Willow says to Dawn, "Want to go back? And the pain, you'll be happier. I'll be happier. We'll all be a lot happier without listening to the constant whining. Mom, Buffy, Tara, wah." It's time to go back to being a little ball of energy.
God,
Just mean. She's so mean.
It's always fucking
You talking. All right, who gets the wooden spoon?
I give it to Andrew this episode. As we were saying, I was trying to help them.
Every fucking hour
sword
is
on
fucking
Xander,
you
they're trying to help
talking.
and still trying to hang on to the idea that Warren cared about them.
Yeah, yeah.
Delusional. Said, "Oh, I'll be your follower. I'll follow you if we become a duo or something." And
Yeah.
Jonathan's like, "Man, you fuck off."
Yeah, I'm going to go with Andrew as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's the MVP of the episode?
Well, I mean, if you save the world, you probably should get the MVP.
Has to be Xander.
Much to your disgust, I imagine it would be Xander. Eddie.
Yeah, even I've got Xander. You can't really, he outdoes himself with that speech.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you rate these episodes out of 10 using something from the episode?
I'll give it, I guess, 7 yellow crayons.
Oh, damn, that's what I used as well.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm off swords. 7 swords.
Yeah, I gave it 9 out of 10 yellow crayons.
Okay, yeah.
All right, now
they're
we've got...
the nicest tasters one too, the yellow ones. Yeah, what do we got, Eddie?
You didn't just break the crayon, you ate the crayons, didn't you? All right. Okay, now we've got the questions for the whole season.
All right, yes. I've got them right here, all the answers.
All right,
I don't know if they're right, though.
So what do you rate the season overall?
So am I meant to give a number on this? Or
Out of 10.
out of 10?
Yeah.
Because I just wrote down a lot darker, but... out of 10. Maybe a 6, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I give this one 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of
Okay.
10. I have already said that season 6 is my favorite season. I love how dark and adult it becomes. It becomes, as I said, it's become a very different show to what it started as.
Yeah. I feel like maybe the Dark Willow thing could have been drawn out a bit longer to be made more of a threat. I just feel like she was there and gone very quickly and a little too easy as like the world-ending threat that she was.
Yeah, it's 4 episodes though. Like
Yeah.
that's it's still quite a lot. It's probably because it goes back to back. It's not.
Yeah.
It hasn't been done over like.
Well, that's what I mean. It seems rushed. Like not her becoming dark, but the Dark Willow character herself is.
How easy they get her
Well,
back.
yeah. I mean, like the whole existential threat. Like I've just felt like that really.
I
wasn't
don't
quite
think
there.
I don't think that Buffy could hold her. Like Dark Willow was way too overpowered. Buffy and Anya, they are not powerful enough to keep her at bay for very long.
Yeah.
Like to
do you-
be stopping her. As I said, these 2 episodes were all about just getting Willow back.
So, do you think Dark Willow, I should say, is more powerful than, say, Glory?
I would like to see that. But like some people have mentioned that would be an interesting showdown between Dark Willow. But Dark Willow, after she gets juiced up by Giles or before? Because she's definitely, like, once she gets juiced up by Giles with that essence of magic, she could definitely take on Glory.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she'd probably be an even match for her prior to that.
Well, because even before all that, she does summon that god, Osiris, and then gives him a bit of a dressing down.
Yeah.
So, and that seems to be a god in their full state of some sort,
Yeah.
I guess, maybe. Where Glory was sort of handicapped a little bit, I think, as a
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
Like sort of stuck in a human form
Yeah.
on Earth. So, yeah, interesting. Yeah, so that's my only sort of issue with that, where I felt like the existential threat of her didn't sort of feel really existential.
I don't
And
know.
just all at the end, she's like, and then she's like, I just want to end the world now. You
Yeah.
know?
She's given a reason and straight away goes and tries to destroy the world. Like I think it's the fact that in all the other seasons, there's a plan set in place.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
At the start of the season, this plan is gradually set in place for the upcoming cataclysmic event that will be the final season.
Yeah, when the planets align or whatever that, you know,
so there'll be
cosmic thing that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with her destroying the world, it's just, oh no, like it's just she's given the power, and then like this whole season isn't about that over arc of stopping someone from destroying the world.
Yeah.
It was about stopping someone from destroying themselves.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
do you think maybe they didn't need to put that in there? Maybe was that?
I think
they could have done that a
did.
little better way. Maybe like she was going to do something else.
As I said, I don't think the world was actually in danger. I've already said that.
Yeah.
It was never in danger. It was just like that little spark of I've got to, it was sort of a moment of insanity almost.
Okay.
On her behalf, where she's been dosed with this magic that she cannot handle. So
you're saying she was never going to do it?
I'm saying Giles goats her into taking it. Like he drains her to the point where he's like, your power's running out, blah blah. Yeah, he fully goats her into taking that power.
So what are you saying was going to, if Xander wasn't there at the end, what would have happened then? What was supposed to happen then? Because Giles didn't know Xander was going to be there.
Well, no, he did. His plan has obviously been set in motion. He was working with a powerful psychic, and perhaps the only way that they could stop Willow, because you don't know where she was going to go from after she had killed Andrew and Jonathan, what was going to happen after that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like what happens to her? Like these whole 2 episodes were about saving Willow and getting Willow back.
Okay, so you're saying somehow the psychic knew Xander was going to be there at that time, and that's
she perhaps knew that Xander was the only person that could get her back.
So this other person,
well,
were they a wizard?
Well, yeah, they were witches. They were a powerful coven with the, I think.
So what you're trying to tell me, Eddie, is that
a wizard
did it.
In this case, yes, because he comes back saying, "Oh, he says this. He was with a coven in Devon.
Yeah,
your favorite.
Well,
place.
whenever you notice something like that, a wizard
this coven in Devon that he was with, they had a powerful seer who saw Willow as a great danger. Had he'd gone to Giles saying that a great evil has arisen in Sunnydale."
Mm-hmm.
And they imbued him with that power because that was the only thing that they could see to stop her was that she takes this magic.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, I wasn't sure, quite clear on that. So okay, all right. We just added another 20 minutes to our question time. That's all good.
All right. Now.
Yeah. Next question.
Favorite episode from the season and one that stands out.
Oh, I think we're going to both say the same thing. 3, 2, 1.
Once more with feeling.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, that's my favorite episode, but let's talk about some of the other episodes that were kind of standout episodes.
Yeah, okay.
Because I'll go with Tabula Rasa
Mm-hmm.
as the fun little backup to Once More with Feeling.
Yeah.
Can you think of any others that maybe liked? I feel like Once More with Feeling is like the obvious answer.
I mean, I could think of Double Meat Palace, but not as being a great episode. Like that's one that springs to mind.
It stands out because it's so weird in comparison.
Yeah. It just I think I might have said at the time, remind me one of those Freddy's Nightmares sort of episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a lot more horror sort of setting, I guess. Yeah. That's probably the one that sticks out in the
Not
mind.
Buffy in the insane asylum.
Oh yeah. The whole is the show real or not?
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you rate The Big Bad out of 10?
Oh, I didn't realise that was out of 10. I just wrote meh.
Oh, that's not fair.
5.
Ah,
I mean, look, Dark Willow is an interesting character. It's again, we only really get 2 and a bit episodes of her. Though.
no, we get like 4 episodes of her.
Oh, because
Oh yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
3 episodes. Yeah.
yeah. So that's sort of the thing. It's kind of short lived, and she's dealt with quite easily. So yeah.
Oh, I love Dark Willow. 10 out
Yeah,
of 10.
10 out of 10.
Mainly because you say that it's not earned, but I feel like they built up.
Oh
to
no, I
her
never said
really
it wasn't
well.
earned. I just felt like she wasn't around that long. Like
Yeah,
we
but
only
I
got 2
feel
and a
like
bit episodes of her.
Yeah, but I feel like they had built up to her for a long time.
Oh no, look, it was absolutely earned. Like the foreshadowing that they've done throughout the 7 seasons, nearly.
Yeah.
Because it's the end of the 6th season. So yeah, it's definitely been built up and didn't pop out of nowhere. But yeah, just not enough screen time and maybe too much yammering.
Yeah, see, I just love the 4-episode arc with Dark Willow. I love the fact that the Slayer's closest friend becomes the big bad. Like it's
Daddy's home.
just such an awesome
I'm in
plot
wicked
twist.
trouble now.
That you don't really see coming, even though it's set up over multiple seasons.
Yeah, and as was said, like her whole use of magic was a metaphor for drug addiction, and it is sort of a common thing that happen to people who are, addicted to drugs, who get off, and then when they get on it again, they take the same quantity as they did when they were taking it a lot, but their body has like not adjusted to that dose anymore.
Yeah, so this whole season has almost been a metaphor for overdosing.
Yeah. These last 4 episodes have basically been her overdosing on magic.
Yeah.
Because she hadn't had it in so long.
Yeah, but also sometimes if you haven't been using for a long time and then something will set you off and you go on like a 4-day bender.
Yeah, that's it. Straight into the couch, Eddie.
Yeah, straight into the couch. The scene from Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
But I think the way that they'd kind of described her magic is that perhaps, and I think this will come up in season 7, is that when she stopped using magic, it actually built up in her system. And it meant that that's why she got so consumed by it. Like it managed to consume her when she lost control of her emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Because it becomes in season 7, she has to use magic. Otherwise, like she starts getting scared that she's going to have another outburst, so to speak. But yeah, she's allowed to use it. Pretty much it's a way that she can start using magic again without the addiction metaphor being in place, so to speak.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm nodding.
So they... Yeah. All right, last question.
Last question, Eddie.
Favorite character of the season?
I like Rack.
Who? Rack.
Rack.
You like Rack?
I like Rack. That actor that plays him. Oh, he's just born to be a creep.
Yeah.
He's probably the nicest, gentlest guy ever if you met him.
Yeah.
But he just always casts the weird, creepy dude.
Yeah.
He's just got the face for it. Yeah, he's a great actor. I like him. Jeff Cobb, I think his name is. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good to the fandom. He does a lot of the cons.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he does a lot of the cons.
I didn't know that.
I think I've even heard him speak, like he does interviews with random podcasts. If you contacted him, he'd probably be on
really? We get Rack on here?
We don't do guests, so I don't really think it'd work too.
I don't know. Yeah, we'll work it out.
Yeah. Anyway.
We'll get Rack on here. I want to get Rack on here.
Anyway, my favourite, I think you will know the answer to this. It's Dark Willow. Dark Willow. I love it.
So predictable, Eddie.
Yes. I'm going to dress up as
You already have. I got so many pictures of you as Dark Willow.
Well, I'm going to dress up as Dark Willow for this Halloween.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Look forward to it. You're going to find a doublet?
I don't know if I'll So I don't know whether I will, because I think when I dressed up as her, I had the correct length hair already.
I was going to say your hair's a little short at the moment.
I cut all my hair off. I don't think I can.
We haven't broken up or anything.
I just randomly will cut all my hair off.
While she stares in the mirror and does it.
I only did that like once. All right. Did we want to
Want to what?
wrap
it
things
up?
Well, the first thing I was going to just mention
Yes? What are you going to mention?
is that we're going to take a little break before we go into the next season.
Oh, yes. A little break.
A little break.
Well, a break from publishing, I think we should be clear on. We're still going to be working on this stuff, but we want to build up a little bit of content,
we'll be back. We'll be back for. I think we'll come back with our Halloween episode.
All right, yeah.
So we'll do a movie. I'm thinking we'll do Cabin in the Woods because that's my favourite movie that I like to watch on Halloween.
Yep, okay. Don't worry about that hat. We're throwing it out. Fuck the hat.
Oh, no, it's there. It's one of the kids kind of. I found them all over the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think someone knocked it off. Anyway,
all right, so yeah, come back with Cabin in the Woods for October.
End of October.
End of October for Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And then we're hoping to come back and we will have a regular schedule. Hopefully we can.
Yeah, I know. We're a bit slack on that, aren't we?
Yeah.
I mean, not we.
Well,
me.
Well, you were the one that was just like, let's just release episodes whenever we can. But the algorithm gods do not like that.
We must please the algorithm gods.
So we're going to try to please the algorithm gods.
All right.
And come back with a regular schedule.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Well, Eddie, on that. Well, I hope you've enjoyed listening to us tonight. We are Nerd Subculture. My name is Jared.
I'm Edwina.
And Eddie's got some tips for you to do. What do you want to do?
Well, you know what? You can follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Threads. Just search for Nerd Subculture Podcast. We are a proudly independent podcast, so if you like what we do, share with your friends, drop a comment on whatever platform you're listening to us on. Or rate the episode. Every little bit helps.
Great. And I guess we'll see you guys in October. Take care. See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Xander left Anya at the altar, and Anya's a vengeance demon again. Dawn's a total klepto. Money's been so tight that I've been slinging burgers at the Double Meat Palace, and I've been sleeping with Spike.
Sorry.